Well, the I-Team continues to monitor developments on the state's backlog of unemployment claims. Lawmakers questioned the head of the Department of Workforce Development today over a series of audits aimed at her department.
And as Kristen Byrne reports, she hopes to clear all the backlogs by the end of the year.
Thousands who've been waiting for unemployment benefits are desperate for answers.
I have 61 emails between my landlord and myself to try to keep me in my apartment complex.
We've had to move to prevent getting evicted.
They flooded their lawmakers' inboxes when the department couldn't help.
They have contacted senators and representatives, and they are not able to provide any information either.
This week, an audit found that in the majority of pending claims, the department either had the information to process it or failed to request that information from the unemployed person or their former employee. On Wednesday, lawmakers questioned the head of the Department of Workforce Development.
The impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on our state has exposed long-standing challenges that proved too much to overcome in the time frame needed to best serve the people of Wisconsin.
Transition Director Amy Pachacek took over the DWD at the end of September after then-Secretary Caleb Frostman was fired. She laid out a number of plans Wednesday, including an overhaul of the state's 50-year-old claims processing technology that her predecessor pointed to as a major hurdle in processing claims.
We worked very closely with the governor's office to ensure that we have modernization in the next budget. It is the governor's publicly stated that's one of his top priorities.
The plan would come with a hefty price tag, $50 to $70 million. The committee debated if the responsibility fell on them to solve the problem through legislation.
A greater issue that we all need to look at closely is what state laws are on the books that require the Department of Workforce Development to follow certain protocols that do add potentially weeks or even months to the process.
All of the recommendations for the process problems that we see, especially in the third audit, are staffing and process issues. There's no changes to state law that are going to fix this.
Pachacek says the department is working to implement all of the recommendations laid out in this week's audit, adding she is overseeing a number of process changes, including mandating overtime hours, streamlining the process to apply for benefits, and working on a partnership with Google to help clear the backlog. Pachacek says the goal is to clear the nearly 42,000 people stuck in the backlog by the end of the year, a number that does not include 14,000 people who are appealing the DWD's decision to deny their claim. For the I-Team, I'm Kristen Byrne.